Hello viewers, welcome to my channel IITJ Olympiad and AP Physics with Ambarish. And in today's video, I've brought another exciting challenge for all of you from Challenge Your Understanding Pathfinder Work Power Energy question number 2. So what's the challenge? Let's see. A ball is dropped from a certain height. It bounces off the ground repeatedly and losing some of its energy in every bounce. It stops bouncing after a certain number of hits. Consider a ball of mass m is equal to 0.2 kg and radius r is equal to 10 centimeter. When it hits the ground, it gets deformed, and while leaving the ground, it completely regains its shape, and in one collision, half of the elastic potential energy stored during deformation is lost. In addition, assume that during a collision with the ground, the part not touching the ground remains spherical and the bottom flat, creating a uniform pressure of P is equal to 0.2 atmosphere. If the ball is dropped from a height capital H is equal to 1 meter, how many times will it bounce off, that is leave the ground? So I hope the language of question is clear. We are dropping this ball from a height capital H. Okay, so the bottommost point of the ball to the surface, that distance is capital H. So what will happen? So ball will collide with this with the velocity root 2gh, and then it will bounce back through some height, and it will continue bouncing for some time, and after some time it is seen that, as you see always, that ball stops bouncing, and we have to tell that what's the number of total bounces that the ball will make given this data. Okay, so if you want, you can try it for some time and then see the solution right after this. Alright, so let's look at the solution. Now the key idea here is what? See, when the ball comes to rest, so there will be certain deformation, steady state deformation in the ball, right? And let's look at the next slide. So let me try to explain it through a figure. So what happens? The steady state deformation is the deformation that's required for supporting the weight of the ball. So you know that the pressure at the bottom is P. So, and if the bottom surface becomes a little flat, let's say of the radius r, so pressure into this pi r square has to balance the mg of the ball. So that is what I mean by the steady state deformation. So let's first of all find out the steady state deformation. So what's the steady state deformation? So you can simply find out steady state deformation by equating the forces. So P into pi r square is equal to mg, and that gives you r square is equal to mg by pi p. Okay, so that's one. And now what about the height to which the ball will bounce again and again? So you know that half of the elastic energy is lost every time it bounces. So that means what? If it comes from a height capital H, so and half of the energy is lost, that means what? It goes back to height h by 2, and when it comes from h by 2, then it goes back and it bounces to height h by 4, then again it comes and then it bounces to height h by 8. Now suppose in the process of repeated bouncing, the bounce height itself becomes less than h. That means what? The contact will never be lost, right? So we want to find out this h, that is the steady state deformation height. So for that, we have first of all tried to find this radius capital R. Now once we know this radius capital R, then h is very easy to calculate. So h, you can see from this that this vertical height from here to here is r cos theta, and the entire vertical height is r. So this h is nothing but r into 1 minus cos theta. And then you can apply the Pythagoras theorem, or you can see simple trigonometry. So cos theta is what? Cos theta is nothing but this vertical height, that is using Pythagoras, under root of small r square minus capital R square, this height, and divided by small r. So that's what I have written. Small r into 1 minus cos theta is 1 upon r into under root of small r square, and capital R square I have put from the above equation. Capital R square is mg upon pi p. Now it turns out, if you look at the numbers mg upon pi p and this r square, if you see these numbers, I mean, you can take this r inside, so this becomes 1 minus mg by pi p r square, and these numbers are suitable for applying the binomial approximation, the numbers that are given in the problem. So if you apply the binomial approximation, what do you get? After applying the binomial approximation, you get small h is approximately equal to mg by 2 pi pr. That's what you get by applying the binomial approximation. Okay, now okay, so as I told you, so height keeps on reducing, and then when the bounce height becomes less than h, that means what? It's not losing contact with ground anymore. So that's why we can say that so after first bounce, the height goes is h by 2, then after second bounce it goes h by 2 to the power 2, and so on. So after n number of bounces, what is the height that it goes? It goes to a height of h upon 2 to the power n. and for a bounce to be considered as a real valid bounce, so the bounce height has to be greater than small h. So that's what I've written. H upon 2 to the power n, that's the bounce height after n number of bounces, is greater than or equal to small h, and that gives you capital H by 2 to the power n has to be greater than small h we found over here. So we just put it over here, and this is the result. And we can solve this for n. For a general n we can solve, and for the current problem we can just substitute the value of m, g, 2 pi, p, r and capital H that is given, and if you solve for n, that n comes out to be 12. So that's our final answer, and I hope all of you liked this video solution. And if you did like this video solution, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed, and please share this video as much as possible. You can share it with all the students who think might benefit from this video, who might be preparing for IIT JEE Advanced or Olympiads. So please share this video as much as possible, and please do give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching the video. That's all for this video, and see you in the next one.